So in today's web dev tip, we're going to take a quick look at what types are in TypeScript, and hopefully this will give you an idea, if you don't already know, what TypeScript is all about and what the point of it is. So we've got a piece of code on the page at the moment, and it's a simple function that, as you can see, just takes an argument and logs it out to the console. And this could be written in JavaScript. There's nothing special about it. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can make this function, which is pure JavaScript, use TypeScript's types ability to make sure that we're passing in the right data to this function. So if we were to call this function at the moment, we could say hello and then pass my name in as a string. If we were to run that just with a simple command I've previously set up, you can see we get the output on the console here and the function works as expected. But at the moment this will work with any type of data. So for example, if I put 1, 2, 3, so it's a number type, and we run that again, you'll see we should get exactly the same output, and that might not be what we want for this function to do, because obviously the purpose of the function in a very trivial way is to actually print someone's name to the console. So what we want for our say hello function is only to accept string values. Now we can do that with the TypeScript setup that we have here by simply specifying the type of data that's going to be accepted as an argument. So here we can say that the name should have a type of string. And hopefully you should see straight away that the TypeScript compiler has looked at this function where we're calling it, where we're passing in the value of 1, 2, 3, and you can see that the message that comes up is saying that it can't assign number to a parameter of type string. And so when TypeScript comes to compile this down into JavaScript, because that's what the TypeScript compiler does, it just outputs a load of JavaScript at the end. You can see when we try and run that, we'll get an error because it won't actually let us compile that, because you can see we're getting the same sort of error on the console here as we're getting in Visual Studio Code. So straight away you can see the benefit of providing the type of data that a function is trying to accept. It'll prevent you anywhere in your code from calling that function with an incorrect type of data. So that was just a quick introduction to types in TypeScript. We'll take a look at some more different types that you can use in future tutorials, but that's it for this one. Make sure you stay tuned for more web dev tips.